Good morning. Welcome to another week of Director by November. Decided to talk about something that will go along exactly with what we've been talking about, and so I've got my shades on just to get you in the mood, because I'm in the mood and have been for the last 5 days. I want to talk about Can Do Cancun. You've been hearing about all these great trips we go on and things we do there, and this is your chance to go with us. And the best part is, it's free. There's no asterisk, there's no hidden stuff at the bottom. All you've got to do is get yourself from your house to the airplane. And then when you get back, you need to get yourself from the airplane, from the airport, to your house. That's the only expense. This place is fabulous. And you can earn your way to go. It is not going to be very hard. Hopefully you got the email and you got the information, which I have in front of me. And I'm going to go over a few things. I want to talk about what a fabulous place this is, but then I also want to talk about the fun things we do. I want to talk about the speakers and the breakout sessions, and then we'll go into a little bit about the points and how you can earn them. I think we've got a great chance for many of you to go. So, here we go. First, leadership happens in January of each year. And for the past 2 years, it's been in Cancun, Mexico. And it will be again in January of 2015. And in the past, it was also on a cruise ship. That was our first year that we went to leadership. And normally, to go to leadership, you must be a director and above. But last year, they decided to try this new incentive called Can Do Cancun. And you can, anybody at any level can earn their way. They've never done this except last year and this year. It's kind of like when they did the Disneyland incentive. It was the only one you could take your kids on. And so this is a special opportunity that anybody can go on. So, here we go. It's a leadership retreat. It's in Cancun, Mexico, and all expenses are paid. All of them. So there's some fine print, which I said there wasn't, but for me, with these shades on, it's a little tough to see, so I'm going to read it. You will earn an all-inclusive 5 days, 4-night stay at the Moon Palace Resort in Cancun, Mexico, from January 5th through the 9th, 2015. Your trip includes all your meals, all your non-alcoholic beverages at the resort, your air transportation, your airfare, the baggage fees for the first bag per traveler, and transportation to and from the hotel. Now, if there is enough room... Oh, my shades are falling. Not used to these fancy shades, especially when it's raining outside. If there is enough space in the hotel, after the earners have signed up, decided they wanted to go or didn't want to go, which I don't know why they wouldn't, but some people don't want to go. If space permits, you will have the option to buy in one guest. And there's no information yet as to how much that would be. They would probably not even announce it till the fall, or even if that will be an option. So, basically, here's what happens. You fly in from wherever you are, for most of us. Well, anyway, I'll go on. You fly in on Monday, January 5th, and have the day free. On Tuesday, there are some meetings from basically 9 to 3. But these are not like boring sit there and fall asleep meetings. These are exciting meetings because During these meetings on most of the day Monday and half the day on, or most of the day Tuesday, half the day on Wednesday, at least that's what they've done before, you will get to hear guest speakers. And these guest speakers are world-renowned direct sales speakers. And they will have you on the edge of your seat the whole time they're talking. Well-known people who have written books and have been there, done that. You'll also get to just sit and listen to Orville and Heidi have a little chat and a couple of chairs on the stage. But they're chatting with all of us like we're in their living room. There will be other speakers from the home office and possibly explaining new products, possibly showing you different things. You'll definitely find out a whole lot about the new spring-summer catalog way before Spring Sprint. There'll also be breakout sessions, similar to Spring Sprint, where consultants who will be there, and they will be talking over different things that consultants want to know about. In the afternoons, late afternoons and evening, then on Wednesday and all day Thursday, it's a free day. You do whatever you want. If you want to go into town and go shopping, you can do that. If you want to go golfing, you can do that. If you want to lay by the pool and do nothing, you can do that. If you want to lay by the pool and gab with 20, 50, one other Sensi person, you can do that. Meet a lot of very nice people there. Everything is very casual the whole week. You don't have to dress up in anything. You can just come as you are, and everybody is welcome at all these events. There's no dress code. Well, there is a minimum dress code, but you understand. Anyway, go on your computer and look up Moon Palace Resort, Cancun, Mexico. It's a huge place. I'm thinking it's about 3/4 of a mile long. There are 3 resorts in one. The Moon Palace has 3 different parts. There's even a bus that will take you from one part to the other. And we always use the bus because there's different restaurants at different places. Oh, did I mention again? It's all free. If you've never been to an inclusive resort before, like we hadn't 3 years ago, it's very, very strange because you just walk into anywhere, order whatever you want, no charge. Food, non-alcoholic beverages, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, ice cream shops, lots of really good stuff. Okay, how can you earn this trip? First off, you need to have 15,000 points. Here's how you get points. Chance number 1 is if you attend the reunion this summer, that's 1,000 points because you're going to better yourself. If someone who is on your team right now, or someone who you get on your team between now and the end of the 3rd month, which will be July, this ends July 31st, if they become active, that means if they get 150 PRV in a month, you get 1,500 points. So it can be an existing person. For example, Heather has an existing person who has not become active yet. As soon as she does, 1,500 points. If you get a new person and they put in 150 PRV, 1,500 points. Okay? If someone in your front line on your team promotes to certified, 3,000 points for you. When they get to the 1,000 PRV lifetime, 3,000 points for you. All right? Now, if you reach 150 PRV in May, June, and July, all 3 months, 1,000 points for you. 150 PRV, just have to become active. Now, if you really want to get going, which most of you already do, if you reach 500 PRV in May, June, and July, 3,000 points. So, many ways to earn points. But the biggest one is you can't do it by just points. And you can't do it by just recruiting. You have to do both. Okay? So we will be talking about all sorts of ways, and we're just in the middle of the recruiting weeks right now. And I'm going to be sending out more information from more leaders in Scentsy about their recruiting ways and how they go and find people. And that's what we're going to be working on now during May, June, and July, while we're at the same time continuing with the book. And we're just going to be finishing up next week with personal growth, and then we're going to start moving into other areas. So, thanks for listening, and I'll see you again probably in a few weeks.